Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of I Talk to Notebooks. My name is Sarah, and today, for the first time in a long time, I am doing another Journal With Me video. I have been away for a little bit, and the reason has been that I was finding myself rather caught up in constantly filling all my free time with things that produce a product. So whether that's a video or a journal entry or something else entirely, I was really feeling like my time was wasted if I didn't see evidence of what I had done with it, which can be a helpful mindset in terms of getting better at hobbies or being more productive at work or things like that. But it can also be a really toxic, anxiety-inducing mindset if you can't really just genuinely unwind for a few hours. So I decided to spend a little bit more time and focus on in-the-moment type activities. And that meant putting the journaling and the video making, but even, the entries themselves really on hold for a while. So I started out playing a little bit of a video game called Spiritfarer that was just a total time sink. I do that and there's no evidence that I've done it other than the in-game progress, which is nothing to really brag about. And then I went on a little trip that I planned for myself, and I brought my journal along, but I didn't do a lot of writing until afterward. I documented the trip, but I really just wanted to enjoy the moment. It was a nature-involved trip. I got to see a lot of nature, so that was just really grounding and just really, I don't know what the word is, life-giving, life-affirming. It was such a great thing to do. So that was awesome. And then after that, COVID has been listening up a lot in my area to the point that life is pretty much back to normal, and I got to have my family come to town, and I spent a lot of time with them, which was really, really awesome and fun. I just totally relaxed and focused on spending time with them. I actually have a lot of vacation days with my job, so I took a bunch of those and just really relaxed and focused on living in the moment and just enjoying time with loved ones, which is such a good mentality to have. I really feel like none of that time was wasted, and we all had a really good time, and I'm really glad that I made that decision. I also spent, in terms of hobbies, I always have to be creating. I can't not be creative. That's not an option. So for creative hobbies, I found myself kind of flowing more into a makeup mood. I tend to have either my yin and yang or journaling and makeup. So if I'm not journaling as much, I'm probably wearing makeup every day. And if I'm not doing makeup, or if I'm journaling a lot, I'm probably hardly wearing makeup. And sometimes there's a balance, but a lot of the time it's more one or the other. And makeup is one of those things, you put it on, you have that creative moment, and then you wipe it off at the end of the day. So you kind of have to accept that it's not going to be a productive endeavor. So I really had a lot of fun with that, tried out a lot of looks, got really into color. Oh, I had so much fun with that. So I had all that time, and I realized I wanted to journal again, and I felt like it was something I could do. So I did it. And I wanted to film it for you guys because I really do like making videos, and this type of video is the easiest one to get back into the flow. And I am planning on bringing back the other types of videos I had as well that were a little more time consuming, but I think I'm going to slow down the pace a bit. I knew it was a bit of an ambitious schedule I was trying to stick to before, and that does lead to burnout and anxiety and stuff like that, which is just stupid because this channel is not even important. It has fewer than 100 subscribers, probably fewer than I ever had by now. And it's kind of ridiculous to put that kind of pressure on myself, and I knew it was at the time. I knew I was gonna need a break, so took one, see what happens next, who knows. But it was a really good time to get away. I have some amazing journal entries, retroactive ones that I did make of my trip, and I'm planning on doing some of my family visiting and stuff like that. Just a lot. It's one of those journals, a lot of my summer journals tend to have a lot of photos in them and stuff like that, and just be very record-keepy. And it's just nice to be able to look back and have those good times. And if you're just sitting around writing all the time, how can you make any good memories? That was my logic anyway. But today I wanted to create with paper. So I did that. Also, today I will not be apologizing for my nails, which I usually do. And side note, when I apologize for them in the past, it's not because I feel that I owe anyone pretty nails. It is because I feel like my nails personally, even when I do my very best and have them painted and everything, are just so actively gross that it might make someone physically ill to look at them. They are not, it's not just that they're not nice and perfect, it's that they're actually way below average and disgusting. And that's, I think, I hate to call anything genetic, but I've really eliminated every other possibility. Not only do I take supplements, I've improved my diet, I've improved my hydration. I do all the nail oils and things like that. I've followed every nail care tip that I could find online, and nothing changes the fact that my nails are just really naturally gross and broken and scraggly and just don't look, they look worse than, like, they're not just not pretty by ridiculous beauty standards, they're really ugly by human standards. So, actually, when my family was in town, my mom and I spontaneously decided to get our nails done, and I spontaneously decided to get acrylics while I was at it, because, oh, heaven help that poor lady try to salvage my natural nails. So, she put some on there, and it was amazing to watch that she transformed my ugly, not even just ugly makes it seem like it's about appearance, it's seriously just gross, like, weak, papery, flaky, crusty nails into something that is really kind of strong and doesn't feel like it's gonna break every 5 seconds. I know acrylics aren't good for you, but oh my gosh, being able to, like, do stuff without my nails instantly breaking no matter how careful I am is a game changer. The irony of this you will find out in about at some point in this video. This is going to all be very ironic, but point being, I'm really happy with the fact that I can show my nails, and guess what? They look like normal human nails, you know? Nobody in my family has bad nails, so I don't know why I got that. I also have pretty crappy hair, to be honest. It's just something about, maybe it's keratin, maybe I need to take a keratin supplement? That's one I haven't tried yet, so I'll try that one next. But yeah, something ain't working right with my whatever, hair, skin, and nails. Skin pretty good, but I do a lot for my skin, but my nails not so good. So let me talk about nails for 35 minutes on a journaling channel. That's what people really want to hear. No, they do not. Point being, that's another thing that I'm kind of interested in trying out, is doing my own acrylics. Because the minute I saw that lady, the art she was making on my nails and the skill that took, oh, I knew I had to do it. It was too cool, too masterful. I never knew that all the skill, I mean, I knew it was a skillful thing to do, but I just didn't understand the magnitude of how really skilled you have to be to get acrylic nails on somebody and make them look nice. And I'm just so happy, and it feels so good not to worry about them breaking all the time, so couldn't be happier. So anyway, I felt like doing a space theme this time. You know me, space, flowers, or who knows what. You just never know what you're going to get, but it's probably going to be space or flowers most of the time. And look at this cute little paper. These were on sale at Joann for buy one, get two free, and the price was $2.50. So, yeah, I did stock up on that. Ended up getting 9 of them, and I really like metallic anything, shiny anything. Yes, please and thank you. And I thought these would look really cool with the space theme, so I definitely cut those out to go with it. Yeah. Distress inks came back. I didn't feel like distressing the whole paper. Part of the thing is I really like decorating a lot, like really taking my time with it. Like, look at what I'm about to do with the washi tape. This washi tape segment goes on for a minute because I really like getting detailed with the washi tape, and then, oh, let's do stamps here. Oh, I was thinking about cutting out little punch shapes on some of the metallic paper, and I ultimately decided against it because literally, if this were my job, I could easily fill 8 hours a day with just decorating and collaging and arranging this stuff, and I would love to do it. But I also feel kind of, you know, when you sleep really late and it feels awesome and you feel rested, you know, but half the day is gone. That's kind of how I feel about decorating. It's like I really like it and the result is really nice, but then it's like, what did I even do today? You know, it's been 3 hours. I spent 2 hours on this video. I think it was about 2 hours, because I was just being so, especially with this tape, I was being so precise, and the distressing takes a long time because I like to go over it multiple times. I swear, you guys, I know this video is making me sound like a perfectionist. I'm really not about almost anything, but recently I can get really focused and zen and into the zone with some of this decorating, and it just takes forever. And I had other stuff to do today. I've got laundry I need to fold, for example, and I don't want to just spend the whole day doing one thing. I like to do a lot of different things. So that's just the problem with liking something a lot and wanting to spend a lot of time on it, but then also liking a lot of other things that you'd like to spend a lot of time on. Like later today, I'm going to do a spa day, which I do once a week, and it's so nice and relaxing, and it takes about 2 hours, and it's just so hard to know how to spend free time. What a great problem to have. Some people don't even have free time, so I'm very lucky to have this dilemma. But oh my gosh, look at me go with these little skinny tapes. I just can't stop. They look so nice there on the edge. It just really makes it look finished. And I can't resist. And it took forever. Oh my goodness. So what I do is I find these long form YouTube videos to listen to in the background while I'm going at it. And that, you know, if you find a good one, a good creator, it can be really good. I watched some internet drama thing from some creator called Cecil McFly. I don't know how to feel about her yet. I feel like she's one of those, she might be controversial, but I haven't seen enough of her videos to be sure. So, nice thing is, nobody can cancel me because I'm nobody. So, doesn't matter. Oh, it looks like I forgot to film the rest of that washi tape, but that's fine because I literally spent so long doing the washi tape. It was endless. It was endless. I mean, I probably spent, of the 2 hours I spent on this, it was like probably 45 minutes of just washi tape. So nobody needs to see all that. I'll do a flip through at the end like I always do with the end card, and you can see the washi tape then. It came out really, really well. And what was awesome about it is I actually used up a decent amount of washi tape because this notebook, this journal is huge, and going all the way around the edges with washi tape actually makes a dent in even some of the thickest rolls that I have. So that was so satisfying. I'm really ready to like use up my journaling supplies. You know, I've been working on the same paper packs and washi tape rolls forever, and I just want to finish one. You know, I want to throw an empty roll of washi tape away. I want to throw an empty paper pack away. I'm so ready for that. This foil tape is really hard to get off the paper wrapper. So, oh yeah, I think I must not have shown, I don't know, man, I'm getting back into the swing of this. I think I messed up some of the filming, but I distressed that, and you don't need to see all that anyway. This video is already 15 minutes long, which is plenty. And yeah, I distressed that vellum. I don't really like the way that one came out. I feel like I've got to get back into the distressing mood. For me, at least, some of the colors of the distress ink are way more saturated than others, so the lighter ones are easier to blend, but they don't show up as much. But then those darker ones, like the navy blue ones, are really saturated, so they show up, but then the edges are really harsh. And yes, I did glue that entire envelope because I did the back, and I didn't need to do it. I forgot that I wanted to just glue it down, and I thought about trying to tape it in with washi tape, but I just didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to. You know, it'll just fall out. I know this by now. But don't you think that last envelope came out really, really well? The pink and blue one, I thought I did a really good job with that. Yes, I am bragging because it looked great. And here are just the paper scraps. You guys remember all of this. Quick tip, I don't know if I've ever shared this, I probably have, but if you actually rip the paper with the white side facing up, it will create the white tears on the front. So I think that looks interesting, so I did that on purpose to make it look more textured. And I'm just putting those down everywhere, kind of haphazardly. I don't know, I just wanted to add some interest to the pages. It does. I mean, I've got those on all throughout my journals for the last 2 or 3. And there's the paper, and I smudged all of it with my gross fingerprints. Oops. And I know squares are boring. I just couldn't think of a better shape. I just couldn't think of one. I could have ripped it, I guess, but it wasn't very tear-friendly paper. I really should have like cut it into some kind of cool shape or really punched shapes out of it. I have shape punches, but I just did not have the creative energy. I just couldn't think of anything cool to do. And I wanted that metallic texture in there to look at, because that's what you're doing, right? You're creating just a museum of cool stuff to look at while you're journaling, and stuff that'll make you happy when you go back and look. It doesn't have to do with really much more than that. And here comes some stamps, and I went back to those craft ink pads. I know I might have said those weren't so good in the past, but I'm really liking them again, at least the ones I used today. I thought they looked really nice. So I just put some stars there, and like a little sun or something up there. I don't remember what that was. Maybe a storm cloud. Little silver galaxy. Can't really see it too well in the video. And then I thought about decorating those cards, but then I was like, oh, I just don't feel like it. Sometimes I really want to decorate the cards, but today, no. Because here's the problem, here's the dilemma, right? So I decorate like 6 or 12 days ahead, depending on how much I write, and I put so much interesting stuff all over the pages that I fill them up fairly quickly. What I could do is I could do fewer pages and I could do them better, but then ironically, because there would be more decoration, it would last even less time. So I'd probably run out too quickly. So I'm really kind of floundering with that balance. I had a good balance going for a while, but now I just have too many things I like to do that are not conducive to having the right number of pages and decoration ratio. That's not a ratio, I don't think. Maybe it is. Point being, if you have a lot of pages prepared with a lot of stuff all over them, that's okay. But if you don't have that many and there's too much stuff, then you're going to run out and have a boring blank page. And I actually did do some blank page stuff, like when I did my journaling about my little trip, that was okay to have blank pages because I wanted to design around that trip, and I couldn't have known that in advance what would have looked right. But now I'm ready for some decorations so I can actually write about stuff that happened and stuff that we did, and always add pictures later. So now I'm putting on stickers from my big sticker binder. That has been amazing. Such a good idea to do that. No regrets whatsoever. And but something terrible is about to happen to me. It's going to involve the antiquarian sticker book, I'm afraid to say. Oh, I had a really hard time. Those jewels, the adhesive kept getting left behind. Oh, I think now is when I pulled it out. Oh, heaven help me. Ouch. Yup. You can see that there is nothing happening, and that is because I am in a fetal position crying out. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, no, I don't think I show it because I'm using my right hand and my left hand is off view. But the antiquarian sticker book fell off my shelf and broke my thumbnail. And now it's fixed because I glued it back together. Okay, bye!